Well, Facebook's giving me a bunch of problems.
Did you start drinking early?
What?
Start drinking early or something? Because that was the most discombobulated intro I've ever seen you do.
Yes, it was discombobulated because it was weird, and because I said I had to get started. I started the last second things, and Facebook deleted my stream because they only give you 10 minutes, and I hit it at 9 minutes. But I guess I went over. So we have a bunch of other people coming. People from Rivet, Dragon Chain. Crypto Blood said that he can't come because he's out to eat. Big Boy is on vacation, but said, Happy New Year. But we have, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Hey.
Today, we're doing our end of the year show giveaway. Got my, dude, that looks weird. It looks like you're having sex with him. Please put it down.
Maybe I am.
That's nasty. But we got Rice from Rice TVX. We have Miss Teen Crypto, who has been amazing all year for adoption.
And zesty.
And very zesty, yes.
She's zesty.
Thank you.
She's zesty.
But I want you to know I've been very proud of you for all you've done this year. We have Jason,
Oh,
the
thank you
Public
so much.
Awakening. No problem. Or the toilet people. You can read the screen, man.
He changed it. Did he change it or did you change it?
No, he changed it. I didn't do that.
I had to.
I don't know how to spell aficionado.
I think it's two C's.
I literally had to look it up. I'm not lying.
Is it not two C's though?
A fiction addo.
Okay. The way we would say it.
That's how,
Yeah,
that's how I do it.
Yeah. We got Eric from Consent to the Governed. There's more people that should be coming in. Hopefully, like when Lisa's going to be here, she's doing her happy hour, but I think she's going to kind of be trying to wrap it up sooner.
She said.
I was just about to say something. Oh, about spelling. When I got divorced, I was putting it in my divorce decree that I could call my ex-wife to spell stuff because for years she always spelled everything, and that was like, we're getting divorced. I'm like, hey, how am I going to spell stuff now?
How do I spell divorce, honey?
I was going to put that in there, and I was going to put in that she had to make 2 lasagnas a year. But she promised, I don't need to do that. I'll make them. I'm going to make them. And she doesn't make lasagnas, man. Nothing.
That's a bummer. They were that good.
Oh.
I'm better now. I'm making better. The secret ingredient is to put in a layer of Swiss cheese.
Oh,
Yeah, that kicks it up. It does kick it up.
Really?
It's very un-Italian, but I like it.
Yeah, well, if the rest of it is super Italian. My grandmother's from the boot.
He's always taking pictures of like family night when he's cooking most of the time. Most of the time. There are times that they order out, but he spends time with the family, cooks, and like the meals a lot of times are like really healthy, but they look so delicious. So I can tell that Sean's a good cook, and I can't wait to eat some of his food.
Yeah, it's been like 15 years, man. Every Wednesday night's family night. I went for a while. I mean, I lost like 140 pounds, 120 pounds.
Wow.
And,
awesome.
That's great.
Congratulations, bro. That's not easy.
Yeah, I gained like some back. But but I tried to like take the recipes that I liked and then make them lower calorie, lower fat, but still really good, which it's not that hard. I had a food page. And I used to, make recipes.
That's awesome.
Wish we had John here, but we don't. But
He's
it's
here in spirit.
You could have him here in spirit, man. So, end of the year. How I hope everyone had a great year when it came to your channels, to your brands.
Hey, real quick, no, I think all the guys here can agree with this, and Miss Teen Crypto is a little bit younger, so I think her time lapse is different than ours because as you get older, it seems like time goes by faster.
Oh, it does.
I was like trying to think about all the things that I did this year, and it's so much. It still feels like it was 2020. It's crazy. I mean, just thinking about January 5th and going to DC, not using the other day. I was there on that day, but I arrived on the 5th. And then everything has transpired since, and it just feels like such a long year, and it feels like that happened eons ago. But yeah, it was like not even technically a year ago. It was a year and like 5-6 days. It's crazy. So I mean, it's like time goes by fast, but so much has happened that I feel like I've aged 10 years.
And it's true, man. It feels like so much, but it feels like a short amount of time. You know, it just I feel like I aged 5 years, but it's been like 6 months.
What about you, Miss Teen Crypto? Did the year fly by for you, or did it slow down?
It flew by. Honestly, 2020 and 2021 was just a flash for me. Like ever since I joined Twitter, really, it's just been everything's been going so fast. And when I look back at the past year, especially, it's just amazing.
Like I told you,
such a great ride, and
you had me on your show on the 23rd, and people should definitely check that out. But I was telling you, I'm really proud of your progress in 2021. I mean, like, you really stepped it up a lot. And it's, I think it's really cool that you're representing Gen Z, that you're getting the attention that you're getting, that you're going on Fox News and on major news outlets. I think that's really cool. So
yeah, that was awesome.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
Very awesome. I'm very proud of you. I gotta tell
everybody
everyone
cares about us, but you're like,
bringing that adoption, man, getting that education out there.
Thank
you. Miss Teen
think
Crypto's
this
got
year-
that special something where everybody who meets her just falls in love with her, loves what she's doing, and everywhere you go, everybody's like, "Oh, Miss Teen Crypto," and everybody's just praising Miss Teen Crypto for how it is. It's a really, I admire everything you're doing also, and it's good you have that special something that everybody's really attracted to.
It's zesty, is what it is.
It is the zest.
It's the zest. Thank you so
It's
much. My
the
face is
zest.
so red right now. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh my gosh, you guys are the best, and thank you, Sean, for having me on today. Like this was quite zesty.
I haven't had you on just to have you on yet, and I don't think I've been on your show. We're always on other people's channels, but yeah, you've been, like I said, you've been doing so much, really just focusing on adoption. And if you do what's right, you're really right by the community, right by humanity, then I think you're gonna do well, and you have, and you're really proof of that. That's one thing I'm really, really thankful for with you guys. And I know I was going to have so many more people on, very last minute. I'm sorry. Everything's been crazy, you know, with the end of the year. But I really appreciate all of you guys. I love y'all. And I'm really appreciative of having surrounded myself with really good people. I don't think there's anyone that I'm affiliated with. It's I would consider even a borderline scammy kind of person, you know. All of you guys have a really, really great.
I was going to try to say something in an Irish accent. I'm just going to leave it at that. But I love you.
It's the vibe tribe, man.
Just a little.
Kiss will come on and give you some shit, man. But I don't know. He's he's doing a lot. Not as much a lot with his channel, but he's been doing a lot with moving around and that kind of stuff. But I love everyone that I'm associated with. I wish Lisa and everyone else, you know, could be here right now, because I really just, you guys have made this year really the best one since I've been in crypto. And I didn't get my channel started to like, hey, Larry's here. Larry.
You
I love you, though, Sean.
Oh.
Brooklyn Larry. Yeah. He was supposed to be here, but it's all right, man. I wish you could have been here. He's a heck of a cool guy.
Brooklyn
Larry. Hey,
Brooklyn's awesome.
Brooklyn.
I lived in Brooklyn for a year and a half. It was one of the funnest year and a halves of my life ever. It was awesome. I lived like 1 block from 2 different subways. I lived 3 blocks from what's the big park there? Whatever the big park is. I'm having a brain malfunction.
Wait, where were you?
I was on Ocean Parkway, like 3 blocks down from what's the big park there?
Central Park?
Coney Island?
No,
I don't
no,
know.
no, no.
Central Park's huge. Gramercy.
just-
I know it's not Gramercy.
I'm just
No,
forgetting.
not
right
on
now.
Ocean Parkway.
Yeah, right
It's
on
like
Ocean Parkway. It was
the
like
other way.
119 Ocean Parkway.
Oh, what's the park? I know my dad would know the answer to this.
I can't. What? All right, that's annoying me because anyway, I was one
So it's
block from the
obviously,
park.
it's obviously
No,
not
it's
something that
Brooklyn.
young people that are cool and hip go and check out. So she's
No, I
just
think
like,
it
it
is.
doesn't even
Solid,
matter.
solid, Ronnie.
She just totally dissed.
Here we go. Coney Island. You were right.
Not the one I'm thinking of.
Solid, Ronnie.
Oh, shit.
Somebody's
Yeah.
got some feedback.
That was me. That was really
Prospect Park.
unprofessional.
Prospect Park.
Word.
Thank you, Randy.
Yeah, Prospect Park. I just got yeah.
That's the one.
Ronnie's got it going on there. That's it.
I was like 3 blocks
Yo,
from
sweet
there. It was
kill.
just
Ronnie does
so
have it
awesome.
going on. She's a Texas girl.
Oh yeah.
I'll go off, Ronnie.
Ronnie is a Texas girl.
Tejas. Yeah.
Sweet
Yeah.
as pie.
Cheers
too.
to y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers. Wait, I'll get out
I
my
did
soup
not
cup.
actually
Cheers.
order this, but
Cheers.
That's a great cup, TPA.
I figure
love
one
it.
glass isn't going to be enough, and I don't want to be juggling 2 glasses and getting up and making more iced tea. So, just use the soup cup.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's iced tea?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it fresh. No, I mean it's Long Island iced tea. That's what it is. No, I'm a wimp. I'm a wimp. It's just iced tea.
I do have some butter pecan
You're a
moonshine.
cool kid.
Sean,
What do
I
you
want
got?
to send you one of these. I only have 2, but I want to send you one.
I've been asking you for it for a year, but
I know.
or 2.
I'll give you one of the 2.
That's cool, man. Very cool. I had one, but my nephew took it when we were up in
I used to have them on my wall. I had to take them down after a while, and then just brought them out because I cut intros for those the Rice Rewinds. I'm getting ready to release some old interviews since people don't go through and check out the old stuff. And I was telling you guys before we went live that I've got a bunch of the interviews that I did with John, the 7. Most of them, I think it was like 6 of them, I had recorded conversations that took place before the interview started. And I talked to Janice on Christmas, and I got her blessing to release the unreleased footage because I wasn't sure if I should release it or not because it really wasn't. But she was cool with it. She said that's where people would actually see more of who John was. So the first one, the 7 interviews, totals 3 hours and 15 minutes with the unreleased footage, and it'll come out tomorrow. And then I'm re-releasing that speech that he did. That's when me and Eric met for the first time.
It was one of the later interviews, and he would pretend like he couldn't hear you in the beginning to mess with you. So we get started, and I'm like, "Hey, John, how's it going?" And he goes, so I was like,
Oh, you did it back?
Yeah, he died, man. He said, "You motherfucker."
He was doing one where I think it was the 7th one where he just started speaking like babble gibberish, like for like 30-40 seconds. Then he goes into English.
Yeah, that's one thing, man. He would say so much just goofy, crazy stuff, and then just drop this like nugget of profoundness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like I was like, what's a normal day with like John McAfee on the 7th interview? And at some point he said, well, I decided not to take my normal dose of heroin.
Yeah, God, the first interview I did, it's been on like tons of news things. It's my kids have said because I saw it on something else, and I said, hey, this was on this channel, and they're like, oh yeah, we've seen it on Twitch like 50 times on different channels. I was like, no one ever says anything about it's my channel. They're like, no, but
yeah, a lot of my stuff gets used. I had I want to even say a couple of the interviews because they Anonymous has used some of the footage, I think, for my interview with him.
But it was that whole heroin thing, dude. We started it out, and he's like, hey, do you mind if I smoke? I'm like, no, man, go ahead. Like, you mind if I drink? I was like, and this is when he was just announced he's running for president. And then he said, hang on one second.
I'm surprised he asked, though, because he just did it. Usually that's how he rolled. So he would just...
Well, no, that's the thing, dude. He knew what he was doing. So he said, hey,
Right.
you mind if I drink? I said, no. He said, do you mind if I do heroin? And I was like, yeah. I said, you're running for president. I don't think it'd be smart. He goes, oh, okay, you know me too, fine. I was like, all right.
No,
I said, okay, I'll
just
cut
kidding.
this part out in the beginning and all. And, let's get started. And I was like, well, everybody, we're here. We got a John McAfee. And he said, and he starts off with, yeah, I really wanted to do heroin, but, Sean's a prude and won't let me do heroin on camera. So during the interview, I'm going to leave. And then, thanks. And then I'm going to do heroin, and my wife will be on. So they're going to do that. And then I was like, okay, I guess I'll leave the beginning part in. But the whole time, he was just like making heroin jokes. And I know what it was. We were supposed to do the interview the day before, and he tore his his Achilles.
So was he fucked up on opiates?
He was, yeah. So I know he went to the doctor, and they gave him Vicodin
so he
or
was
something.
legitimately doing synthetic heroin, but
that's what I think. And he just was like, trying to get the shock value. That's personally what I think.
That's what he was all about. I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to turn this into a whole John McAfee episode, but a lot of people assume that he was always on various drugs, and that probably is the least amount of truth that people will actually realize. He's actually
he was a drinker.
He was a drinker, but he wasn't much because he knew he was being watched and monitored in a lot of fashion, so he didn't want to give any extra ammunition. He didn't even want his employees that lived at his home to have stuff, or if they did, it had to be on their person because he didn't want to have anything tied back to him. So a lot of it, like I compare him to Hunter S. Thompson, in that Hunter S. Thompson is what they would call a gonzo journalist. He lived the parts of what he was writing about. And I compare John McAfee as being like a gonzo marketer. The whole, I'll eat my penis if Bitcoin doesn't go to $1 million in 2020. I mean, that was all just for hype. And
the one word he doesn't say is actually like a guy's name. And
okay, Dick.
My penis.
Dick just came out of my mouth.
So there is something that's, we went down a really bad road.
Sorry, Mr. Crypto.
When it comes to freedoms, which all of us here like really huge for liberty and freedom. I didn't really realize how bad we went down the 1984 road until today.
We did that in 2020.
Well, no, but this is bad, dude. I know that Miss Teen Crypto probably won't get this, but I don't know if she will. She might. She always impresses me. Gets cool points. I kind of give her dad credit for it, but so I got this nice protein beverage. It's green. It's
no
this
way.
is real. This is a real thing,
right? But that's not actually like human beings all squashed up in that little bottle.
I don't know.
Miss Teen Crypto, there's a movie called Soylent Green.
Oh, man. Don't explain the joke, man. Just laugh.
Movie. But if you want to watch it. But definitely read the book or check out the story 1984. You should be aware of that.
There's a movie called Soylent Green where they basically ground up people and ate them, and people ate
the government.
There was a problem.
Like, hey, everything's really rough. There's like an economic collapse.
Right, people are starving to death.
It's got protein, it's got vitamins, and people can have it for food. It's like government cheese, but it was made of people. And this one cop, Charlton Heston, finds out that it's made.
You son of a bitch! You ruined what I was going to ask. I was going to say, okay, so what's the difference?
Dirty apes.
So if you look at what Charlton Heston was in, he was Moses, and he was also in Planet of the Apes, and then he was in Soylent Green, right?
And don't forget about Omega Man.
The line. And he's the worst actor. He's the worst actor ever, right? But if you actually followed the line of Charlton Heston being in like Moses, and then Planet of the Apes, and then Soylent Green, it's actually ridiculous. Even the best lines that he had in all the movies were like, you put them all together, and it's exactly where we are right now. It's kind of funny. It's just,
I know.
Yeah,
it's kind of not funny, but I know.
It's really. So I was going to say that I'm actually one of the reasons why I haven't really got into a whole lot. I haven't even been on Twitter actually in about 5 months. No, I it's got to be like 3 months now. I can't even remember. my wife got pregnant, and I'm looking at having a son. And
congrats,
nice, congratulations, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats.
But you know, a lot of the stuff that Rice and I had talked about on his channel, and even you, Sean, was like trying to figure out what's the best way to make sure that somebody coming in the world was free. I spent a lot of time doing that over the course of this, you know, this last little bit, this, you know, 3-4 months now that I found out that, you know, I'm going to be a dad. And before it was like, it was one of those deals where it was like, oh shit, this is what you got to do. Right. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, it's my kid. What do I actually need to do? And then how do I go about it with my wife, you know, that might not agree with me and everything else. So it's been interesting for me, 2021.
Time to go live in the woods.
I'm
trying to have a baby in a cave and just live off grid and just pretend like the world doesn't exist and be like an M. Night Shyamalan movie and be like in a park inside of a major city and lie to your kid and tell him that you're the only people on this planet.
I've actually got to this point where I'm okay having a full-blown apocalypse baby, right? So we can look at this.
Can we say this? Can you name your son Max, please?
No, as a matter of fact, we were gonna actually name him Jackson Steele.
That's like a gay porno movie, not like an apocalypse movie.
Dude, so we thought the same thing, right? But there was a there's a really good story behind it. It's a very local story behind it. And then we actually looked it up, and it turns out that, wouldn't you know it, there's a whole, you know, those books that women like to read, you know, almost
romance novels.
Yeah.
Who's that guy that used to be on the cover? The big tall blonde guy with the big
Fabio. Yeah. So there is one of those.
This is way above Miss Teen Crypto. Like, she has no clue what we're talking about.
Remember when we did the "I can't believe it's not butter" commercial? It was the funniest thing.
Parquet.
The funniest thing. I still say it every time I look in the grocery store. I pass it.
Parquet.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, I can't believe it's not butter.
He paused so long. He's like, I couldn't believe it's not butter. Spray. No, I'm sorry. I find it very funny.
So we decided to name him Jackson Andrew. As in, like, Andrew, comma Jackson.
Okay.
So, yeah. Anyway, it's been interesting.
Give him like a string of names, man. Give him like a whole bunch of them. And
Westwood in the house.
Oh, we got the big start.
Lisa in the house.
Oh my gosh!
Hey,
you mean name him like 35 different names?
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, that would be cool. A whole string of names.
Good to see all of you.
Hi, Miss Teen. Hi,
Hello,
Eric.
Lisa.
What's up?
Hey, hello, Clinton.
Hi, toilet paper aficionado.
Yeah, Sean made me do it.
Stands for now.
He classed it up a little bit.
Yeah, Rice was calling him paper asshole, so I called him toilet paper.
Oh my gosh,
it's classy.
I
was Sean to class it up a bit.
Yeah.
Hi, CB. Yeah, we told everybody to come over.
Yes.
And there's Gazoo. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's almost like you had a person roll out the red carpet before you guys came. It was great. Great. Gazoo was like, Lisa and Clint are on the way. Like, they're just like they got the horns going off, and it's like, hear ye.
All right.
That's awesome.
Royalty
I don't
coming
know,
into the
it was hilarious, man.
Blows the big crypto horn.
Butter sprays.
Well, we were also telling everybody to make sure that they jump on Miss Teen Crypto's Twitter Spaces tonight.
Yes.
Yes, she was telling us about that.
New Year's Eve. Yeah.
Well, Lisa and Clint, I was telling everyone how much I appreciate you guys being there all year and being part of my journey that's still ongoing, and how much I appreciate you, all of your commitment and moral value when it comes to the space that sometimes does not have that. So I really do appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Love all you're doing. You also do push me, all of you guys, with because I'm lazy, and
I am
It
too.
push
I'm
you hard enough to go to
naturally lazy, but
Florida,
Lisa
though, I'm just
drags
saying.
me.
Yeah.
Lisa drags me along. You know. So.
yeah, all
That
you
gives
guys
her
are
credit.
pushing me too far. You're pushing me all the time.
That's what friends are for. Right?
Oh,
We just came off happy hour, so you got to give me a
true.
little break.
And, yeah,
Are
I
we
know.
singing now?
Like, come down a little bit.
They're a little schmiz.
Oh,
You missed my
Are
you
we
missed my
singing?
Soylent Green joke.
Oh,
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Soylent Green is people.
It's a
They're
real
people.
drink.
It's
It's
a
a
real
real drink.
I meant to ask
protein
you,
drink.
Soylent Green.
where the hell
is
did you buy that?
people.
I
At a Walmart.
In Walmart.
In
Wow.
Walmart.
Walmart? I thought it was like a
Protein?
gag gift, at least online
No,
somewhere,
dude, this
way
is a
off in
real.
the
This is,
back.
it's
No,
400
they knew what they were
calories, too.
doing. They knew what they were doing by calling it Soylent and making the bottle green.
First
Great
ingredients.
marketing ploy. Great.
No, I don't know
Well,
what
it's
to
just
think
like
about that.
have you guys seen the Liquid Death? It's water.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
sister
Yeah.
got
Really?
it at a concert.
Yeah, I mean you can get these cans of water and it just it looks like it would be like dangerous coffee or dangerous beer or something, and it's
black, right?
it's
Are they
water.
black? Yeah.
water.
It's a can
No,
that
they're-
looks like
It's a white
Monster.
can.
It looks like
I
an
don't
angry
know.
White
I
Claw,
think I
but
have it.
big.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does kind of look like an angry White Claw,
Basically.
but it's water, so it's an awesome marketing ploy. I wish I would have came up with.
Yeah.
I came up with cereal milk, and everybody's now doing that. I wish I would have came up with Soylent Green. That would have been awesome.
You came up with cereal milk. I think people have had cereal milk for quite a while.
Yeah, well, I thought about bottling that shit and selling it, and now it's being bottled and sold.
Like
'Cause
rice,
like one
Oh
of
my
my favorite
gosh.
things to do is Fruity Pebbles. Let that stuff just sit there and soak for about 15 minutes and get soggy, and then just
You
drink
like
the milk.
Oh.
I'm hungry now.
No blender
I mean, I got the
required.
munchies a little bit, but that's
You know, soggy
delicious.
cereal. I like grape nuts, man. You just
You like
let it
nuts?
get all swole up and huge.
Swollen nuts?
Yep. Like,
Swollen
see,
nut.
Won't
Keep
say-
it clean.
Talking about
boys.
friends with
Actually-
morals.
Rice,
I
the
feel like
cereal
Alice
milk
in
thing
the
is
middle
actually
here.
funny because, like, the cereal milk, people actually use that and make ice cream out of it. Like, that's a business too. Have you seen that?
Oh yeah,
cereal milk ice cream?
I've heard of that.
No, I haven't, but that sounds really
Oh my
good. But I
gosh,
did see
it
in
looks
the store
amazing.
the I think it's called Carnation Instant Breakfast. They're now
Yeah.
doing some of the cereal milks, and
Cereal
then
milk.
Nestle. I think either Nestle, because Nestle does quick. I think Nestle has a couple of different cereal milks too. And I've seen
Oh.
another one, Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk, just off the hook,
Oh.
banging.
Ooh, that's a good one.
You
That's
got
like
it?
old school. That's my childhood.
So I mean, I think like 10 years ago, I was wanting to take that idea and bottle it up and sell it, and I didn't have any kind of capital or no connections, and now I'm seeing it all over the place.
Is it like peanut butter where they have like chunky and smooth? Or
Crunchy or smooth.
I don't
Crunchy
think
or
so, but that
smooth?
would be kind of interesting. I don't think they keep the actual cereal in the milk. That would be
bleh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Coat it with one of
Yeah.
those-
when I say that I
With
drink
or
the
without
Fruity Pebble milk,
Oatmeal or grits.
when I let that stuff soak for 15 minutes,
Hope
I don't
free,
eat the-
hope
I
free
don't even eat
cereal
the
milk.
cereal. It's all about the milk.
Yeah, you just like move it with your spoon out of the way, you know?
Or drain it. Just be
Yeah,
professional
drain
and
it.
just drain it into a cup. And
Oh,
Drink you
that's
some cereal
effort. I
milk.
was gonna say just scoop it out.
no, you gotta put some work into something that's delicious.
You know, that's the thing. I see a whole franchise going here, Rice. I mean, you could have all these, you know, because you go into these like ice cream places, yogurt places, they got the
Rice
toppings
cream.
on it. Rice cream. There you go.
Rice cream.
Rice cream.
Rice cream dreams,
down.
you know, or
I'm here
something
for
like that.
it.
You know, you come in there and you've got all these, you know, cereal milks with all the different cereals, and you just take it. And oh man, you're on to something.
There we go.
brother.
Let's crowdfund it. I'm gonna start tokenizing
Better
the
get on
business.
it.
I'm gonna tokenize
You
the
should.
business.
And then you can sell shirts that says "I'm a
Like an
serial
ENS.
killer."
With like a
Yeah.
bowl of Cocoa Puffs
Hashtag
on there.
serial killer.
That's great marketing.
That is a great idea.
It was one of my son's favorite shirts when he was a kid. It was a skull, and the crossbones were 2 cereal spoons, and it's a serial killer.
Serial killer. That's awesome. I love that.
Smart. See, you get a bunch of lazy people who don't want to go out and do the regular work that the world offers and
Yeah.
sit around and have a couple beverages.
You
and-
guys work your butt off, man. Driving around, cruising all over the country, educating people.
well,
That's right. Who's
Westwood
lazy?
and Lisa more than me. Yeah, that's for sure.
Once in a while, we'll get a plane trip in. You know, the public will like land, you know, and then like show up and stuff. But you know, Yeah, for the most part, the driving does suck. I have to admit, it's a long haul. But
I love the driving.
I love the driving. It's the staying awake part. I love seeing the scenery. It's just trying to stay awake the whole time.
The driving's awesome because you can't do anything else.
Like, it's awesome when you get to ride.
You can be like, that's
you got a driver.
I'm driving. No, I'm driving 10 hours to Westwoods and then 13 hours to Jersey. So like, nope, I cannot do anything else. I'm driving.
That's what she did.
Yep.
And we'll do it again next year.
Yep, we'll do it again.
Well, let's give away some crypto.
Yay!
All right, I'm gonna give away.
I don't have any to give away.
Bands that make Lisa dance.
Also, we have some NFTs donated by Miss Teen Crypto.
Awesome.
Which are pretty cool.
Let me get my wax address. Hold on.
She's like the NFT queen.
Yeah, if you guys actually want to check out my drop live right now, I have a $1 drop for New Year's. I could drop the link in our chat over here.
Yeah.
Please do. I'm so excited.
You can comment it too in the video.
Will it come up as a link? Because I don't know if I'm a moderator.
You'd have to go up on your phone, and I've got the video pulled up so I can comment. On my phone.
I put it in our private
Bryce
chat.
is multitasking.
I'm ADD and I can't focus on just one thing.
I start buying, just like lazy. It's really
Eric just dipped out.
He's like, I'm out. See ya.
He's using his invisibility powers right this moment.
He's still there.
He's actually developed over these past 5 months of being incognito. He's learned how to be incognito. It's pretty cool. He's like developing superpowers over the past 4 months.
Eric has superpowers.
Either that or he drank the Soylent Green and fell over.
That is so crazy to think about that drink.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, this isn't real. This is not real. There's no way.
Oh, speaking of old classic stuff.
Let me share.
Speaking of Charlton Heston.
And Betty White.
Oh.
That is sad. That is very sad.
Betty White died today?
Yes.
Betty White died today, yeah.
Weeks before her 100th birthday. She's 99.
Today?
Yeah.
It was today.
Yeah.
Today.
I don't know about you guys, but I watched the Golden Girls back in the day. I remember that. That was like a thing. It wasn't for my demographic, but everyone watched it. Everyone
Golden Girls was. I love Golden Girls.
And then I was shocked when I found out that Sophia was the cheapest. Was the youngest.
Thank you for being a friend.
She was the cheapest.
The lowest. The youngest, the cheapest, lowest.
Old, man. That's a hell of a life.
Thesaurus.
99. That's a hell of a fucking life, man.
That's a run, man.
Oh, yeah.
That is a run.
Wow. So I still feel like Alice in the Brady Bunch here, looking around at everybody.
Yeah, we need two more down here, and then we're good.
If I live to be 1999, we'll be about 15 years or so away from the last Bitcoin being mined.
That's crazy. Well, what is it, like 2140 or something, somewhere in that area?
Estimate like sometime in the late 2130s. Estimate that all depends on block times and stuff. But
that's really interesting because I had some ladies over the other night, and this lady was like, "Oh yeah, but they're all almost mined," and I was like, I heard like almost 90%, but it's going to take a long time to get.
I think it's like
that
90 million.
10%.
Yeah, but it's 20. Now listen to this. This is actually an interesting fact that nobody ever mentions or talks about. There will actually never be 21 million Bitcoin. Mm-hmm. Whenever it gets to the end of it, it will be 20 million 9.9. You would need a 0.8 or 7 zeros and a 1 for it to complete 21 million, but it'll never get to that point because of the way the mining is. So technically, there will never actually be 21 million.
Interesting.
A lot of people never mention that.
20.9.
It's like 20. Yeah, so it'd be 8 digits. So it'd be 20 million. 0.99999999.
Okay, my people are in the chat because CB says that Betty White's birthday is January 17th, and Ocean Waves says that she passed 17 days before her birthday.
Stop! I can't take it. Run that through the gematria thing. I can't. You're blowing my mind. I can't handle it after happy hour.
Baby Jesus is coming back.
I
Be
learned a
prepared for
very
baby
interesting
Jesus.
That is true. I learned a very interesting fact also that I want to throw in there. This year, the Orthodox Christmas, which is
We talked about it on the show.
Did you watch? Did you watch Happy
We didn't
Hour?
do it here.
You didn't watch?
Oh
Happy
no,
Hour?
I didn't. I was here.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did you though?
Continue.
So
yeah.
so then lay it out. You're.
I don't know
No,
anything
go
about
ahead.
it. No, I don't know anything
So
about it.
the Orthodox Christmas this year falls on January 6th. And
7th.
Well, it's the 6th into the 7th, so they start
No,
start
it's
celebrating
the
on the
7th.
We're also going
Well,
into the Shemitah year.
Is Epiphany.
It's
Shemitah.
the 7th.
Shemitah.
It's celebrated from the 7th through the 10th.
I thought it was the 6th and the
And the
7th.
No,
Shemitah
the
is a
sixth- the
jubilee.
sixth-
Is
the
a
sixth
jubilee
is,
period.
Time
The
for
6th
redemption.
is Epiphany.
It's the rest. It's supposed to Shemitah is supposed to be the rest and
Right, but the Orthodox, the Julian calendar is so. Back in October, remember we were talking about this on the show, how the transition when we went into Age of Aquarius, we moved to the Julian calendar, and so on the Gregorian calendar, it happens on January 7th. So Christmas, December 25th, will happen on January 7th. So some people are saying that the 6th will be reclaimed or whatever will happen. And
Reparations made right.
Made right in whatever way. And then the 7th, 1/7, January 7th, is the Russian or Christian or
Eastern Orthodox Church. Yeah.
Church of Christmas.
I love it when the host
and it's celebrated from January 7th through the 10th.
I think it's potty time. Potty all the
It's
time.
time to potty.
all the time. Potty all
He's
the
out.
time.
You gotta take a potty break.
It's
Anyway,
the perfect day to potty, isn't it? It's New Year's Eve.
Yeah, so I looked it all up.
Everybody's
And
pottying.
we talked about it. It was very interesting.
When you
But
start thinking
today
about
and
the
tonight,
calendar,
there's all the golden comms have been all day today. And today, like the gold closed at the third highest in history today. And then
The
there
third
was
highest quarterly close, I believe it was,
quarterly
right?
close in history. The Turkish lira is like being destroyed, and the government of Turkey
That
is
was
trying
quick,
to
Sean.
incentivize people to swap their gold out. So yeah,
For
we
dirty
talked-
fiat lira.
when I start thinking about the idea that the calendar is all screwed up, and even thinking that we could be lied to about where the countries are on the map,
Yeah,
and you start thinking about just that combination and all the history that's been hidden from us. It's almost like it's a lost cause to try to even quite figure out, because I get the idea with the different calendars, but we don't even know when day one started to even go off of saying if any of these calendars are even correct.
That's true.
well,
It kind of sucks when you go down that rabbit
I think
hole.
that goes back to where Sean had a great question for me to ask one of our astrologers. He said, ask her, and I forgot to ask her.
I'm interviewing that Marin Alt. What's her name, Miss Teen Crypto?
Marin Altman.
Marin Altman. Yeah, I'm going to be interviewing
Yeah.
her. She's
Is she an astrologer?
she's into
Yeah.
astrology, and she was actually talking about yesterday being a really bad day for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies.
Okay.
And we actually had a worse day today, but
Yeah, we
Because he was
did.
talking
would've
about
co-
like
still would've
how would
coincided.
astrology change if there's this expansion of the universe or whatever. How does that affect the change in astrology or whatever? And I thought that was a great question.
One of the best places to go, in my opinion, to look at, the philosophy behind astrology and how it comes into either history.
the Torah is not correct.
Well, no, I mean, just one of my favorite guys to even take any advice from whatsoever is just Graham Hancock. He's been doing it for decades, and that guy's used to do TED Talks before they started shutting him down when he started talking about ayahuasca.
I would recommend him a lot more than someone like David Icke.
Yeah, absolutely.
But so Graham Hancock has a lot more sense to his to what he talks about.
Get into Graham Hancock a lot if you want to talk about like the precession of the equinox, a lot of the stuff like that. Graham Hancock's the guy to go to, in my opinion. Anybody. So here's what I think we're all going to do in the near future, especially throughout the next year, is what I hope we all do, is we all find that we can't actually run in the school of fish that used to be the Pisces, and we all end up finding our own gut, finding our own place in this, random weird world we've lived in that was 2021, and we find that we end up becoming one with ourselves and one with the universe and one with all of us together as in a group, right? So we understand the idea of fractal dynamics and understand that we are just a fractal of our little group or our family, and then our family is a fractal of a bigger family, which is our friends and everything else.
Well, but that's where we're not in the school anymore.
Right. But we also have to understand that we
enlightenment
but we are still part of we are just one part of the fractal, right? So we are one piece of the pie. We are one piece of this little thing that ends up being this big thing, right? So you can look at the United States and say that you are one of 50 states, right? That was the idea, is that you're just one small fractal of it. And then all of a sudden, if you look at your state, you see that you have all of these little counties. And then each county is one little fractal of the state. You know what I mean? So I don't want to sit there and say that, the framers were just these, omnipresent bastards that are just awesome at what they did, and they were the best that ever gave us this path.
But they were weirdly awesome.
They were weirdly awesome. Yes, they were pretty fucking damn good at what they decided, because we're actually going back to what they decided to create. We're having to actually go look back to go forward, right? And I think that's the one beauty of understanding the fractal dynamic of what is humanity in this weird place we live in.
You guys have brought up so many things here. The thing I think is the weirdest in everything that's happening now is that they foresaw these things hundreds of years ago, and they set things up so, hey, if this happens, you could do this. If this happens, you could do that. That's and now to see like senators shocked at the Second Amendment when there's other senators saying, hey, we can't, you can't mess with our AR or whatever. They're like, so you're saying that you would use this against your own government?
Absolutely.
It's literally what this says.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh my goodness, we need to put you in prison. It's so weird. The thing about the two-party system. I mean, there's so many things that they said these can destroy our republic hundreds of years ago, and they're like spot on. It's very odd.
Watch it go.
It's very, very odd. Also, something I thought was interesting. Rockefeller said that millionaires do not follow astrology.
Billionaires,
but billionaires do.
Millionaires have psychics. Billionaires have.
There's nothing new under the sun, really. I mean, that's why when you understand astrology and how that works, I mean, there is a lot of change in human nature.
I always thought it was BS, and I made fun of people. But the question that I had Lisa ask was because in looking at astrology, it's been around for a long, long time, like 1,000+ years. In that time period, the universe has expanded, and the celestial bodies have moved. In the time from when it was around the beginning of it,
they still stay in place.
Basically, those terrestrial bodies have moved about 2 months.
It hasn't changed.
In the beginning, if you were like a Cancer, then you're like or if you were a Gemini, then you're like a Taurus or a Cancer. It's a different sign now. And that's what I want to ask, if they're utilizing these old measurements and texts, it shouldn't give you a correct reading because none of the stars are the same as when it was started.
That's
that was the question.
Okay, so that's why I was trying to get into the idea of Graham Hancock, because if one guy has sat there and looked at just the way that the pyramids are aligned to Orion in a certain time period, he has sit there and had to explain, I don't know how many times, this precession of the equinox and how the Sphinx might not be aligned the way we used to think and everything else like that. So we're discussing a changing of a paradigm, right? So we're discussing I may be a Taurus now, but what was I when I was born? Or what was somebody that had my same birthday 300 years ago? Would they still have the same astrological sign, right? So you're talking about the difference between our galactic signs or anything else. I'll say this, just it's in you. Whatever it is in you. Just find your gut. Find whatever is working within your gut. It could be the New York Times horoscopes, and that's your deal, or it could be Graham Hancock, running the procession of the equinox. It could be the Smithsonian rocking the entire Mayan calendar, right? And you might gravitate towards that, but in my opinion, over the course of the next at least 2-3 years, it's all going to be whatever you gravitate towards, you personally. It shouldn't have anything to do with what I think or what Rice thinks or what Lisa thinks or TPA thinks, right?
Maybe what I think, but
what's that?
This was supposed to be a really fast show,
but when you real quick,
we're supposed to even get into a lot of cool stuff, which we're going to do. You get us together, it's going to happen.
I gotta get ready to bounce here real soon.
Something Ronnie said
talking about
on this removal of the divine feminine. I don't know if feminism and everything is just destroyed with the
trans movement,
the sexual identity, like all the guys that are now competing in women's sports and just crushing everyone.
That's why she prefaced it with divine.
Well, they did it with men first. I mean, they did it. They tried to remove men from the family and society and skinny jeans and
beta.
Hey, pull up the image of Baphomet. Pull up the image of Baphomet
and
see what it looks like.
Yeah,
Baphomet.
Well,
I mean, when you pull that up, you'll see what the agenda is, and it's about
the reality is they're
blending.
They're trying to humanize or
desexualize,
individualize us all. They don't want.
I mean, that's been going on forever. Like my generation,
you just nailed it.
Bending. I mean, I wore eyeliner and shit, and but it was, and then looking back at the 80s, and I remember I was watching some heavy metal video, and my nephew's like, "Hey, are these guys gay?" And I'm like, "No." It's like Motley Crue or something. They're all these
all the hair and the makeup,
like all these heavy metal videos. It's like they all look gay, and I'm like,
it's just mascara.
They do. No, they're like in fishnet and everything,
But that's part of the mask. Is just
the one that was all in leather and
identity.
spikes was actually gay. Rob Halford, Judas Priest, he was actually gay. No one knew it.
I got to bounce, guys. I got to bounce. MTC's trying to get. MTC is trying to get in, and I just want to wish everybody a happy new year. I said it in my video earlier. I wish everybody a happy, healthy, prosperous new year, and we need to start thinking, speaking, and doing better things into existence. So it starts with your thoughts.
Agreed.
Think things into existence, then speak things into existence, because God said, "Let there be light." So power of speech, and then put things into action. So happy 2022. And I love you guys.
Right on, brother.
Love you, bro. Happy New Year, brother.
All right, we want to give away this NFT from Miss Teen Crypto.
Yay!
You need to. What I'm going to give away just to people that are in the chat that are here to reward you guys.
Yeah, 22 people in the chat.
It's going to be for a. It's going to be a Prince song. What Prince song did I write down?
Oh shit! Raspberry Beret.
You can't. Well, all right, fine. You could win, but that's your vote. That's your. No, you get one more.
No, I said
Can I guess?
Raspberry Beret.
Yeah, sure. You can guess.
Little Red Corvette.
No, I almost that was almost what I did.
Raspberry Beret.
It's probably some B-side song.
Go
isn't
off, Eric. That was awesome.
Dude,
No, it's
that
a
shit
big,
is off
it's a
the
big
hook.
song. It's not Windows Cry. Just so you don't even get that.
Purple Rain is the bomb.
Purple Rain. Is,
You know what? That whole album is legit.
that is, man. That is a.
Sorry.
That,
Y'all
that
got
is
me going
badass.
on Prince. Y'all got me going on Prince. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, so I got that.
Find you fine at the second store. Sorry.
Maybe I'm just like my father, too.
Oh.
Maybe I'm just like my mother.
She never satisfied. She never satisfied.
Little Red Corvette,
God,
no.
please pick
Maybe I'm a
someone
star.
quickly.
No. Part of like 1999.
That's crypto
Please, like,
karaoke.
let's go, bro.
Purple Rain, no.
Don't get me going on this. I'm actually going to go do karaoke.
I think I love you. Man, I bought my granddaughter a karaoke machine, and she found, as soon as she turns it on, she found the voice changer, and it was just like, I will kill you. It was the weirdest Christmas.
You're not supposed to do speed metal in that.
It was like,
Scary
what?
Christmas. Yeah.
Red Corvette, no.
No.
I was not going to do Nikki because, no.
That's creepy.
You got to look.
Little red Corvette.
Why is it whatever I do the Beatles, whatever it is, I'll pick something like totally commercial. Nobody guesses the song. It is just weird.
Dude. Are you trying to guess the song now? Are you in the chats right now? What are you doing?
I'm in the chat up there.
Yeah, they're trying to guess.
Oh shit.
Someone said,
1999.
oh my.
Is this still a Prince song?
Prince song, yeah. Prince song I wrote down.
My.
Any Prince.
God, that scared the crap.
Oh fuck yeah.
It's not. Oh my. Let's pretend we're married. Ronnie, dude, first you said I think I love you, and now you said let's pretend we're married. You're putting it in all caps. I got to tell you, I would play along with you, but that's not the song. Delicious Kiss. Yo, Kiss. That was a good one. Why does no one get the songs that I pick?
It's not that easy. I mean, he's got a whole like.
Yeah, dude, I know, but I picked like a big one.
Dude, it's seriously a good one.
At the time, that's a good song.
Prince top songs.
Top life. Yeah. Literally, you could just see Westwood's got it, man.
I'm not saying a thing.
My last one, I did a giveaway, and I said, "Where was Santa Claus born?" And it went on for like
that
7
took forever.
Nobody just Googled it. Everybody was like this, there, and no one just looked it up. You got to look. I would die for you.
Oh, there you go. I Would Die for You is a great one.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah. What's the song before that?
Oh
Purple
shit!
Rain.
I'm looking at a lot.
Search it.
Let's go crazy.
Man, who said that? Yeah, you got it.
I looked it up just to be honest with you.
Yeah, you won the
When
NFT.
Doves Cry.
Yay, my first Miss Crypto NFT.
It's
Miss
not
Teen Crypto.
Oh,
I forgot the
crazy.
teen. Someday
All right.
she won't be a teen. She'll be Miss Crypto.
I think somebody in the
Miss
chat
all
said it
crypto.
before public.
She can still be Miss Teen Crypto.
That's the plan.
BitBoy can be a 50-year-old BitBoy. Miss Teen Crypto can be Miss Teen Crypto forever.
Touche.
Hey, Chris Raoul had it. It's Bat Dance.
Oh, that dance.
Oh no, that you can't
dude.
find that song anymore.
That's the
I don't know
jam.
what the licensing
That's the
thing is.
jam.
Whatever, that song is hard to find.
Dude, it is. It is. That's one of the best
I ever
Prince
heard of
albums.
that.
So I'm
This
actually,
child needs an enema.
I'm actually from that area, and it was some of my favorite shows I've ever seen in my life were from his club called The Quest. It was one of the best clubs you've ever seen in Minneapolis, great place to see anything. When he died, a little tear dropped. So anyway, go on.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
I'm going to give away a Cinevat Masternode.
Cool.
Masternode.
Cinnabon Masternode? I didn't know they had that.
Whoa!
You get like little spit out the little
Like
bite-sized
Popeye.
My favorite Italian project, a Cinovate. No, Cinevat, they're big data storage, and they do it. They secure the network by masternodes, but the masternodes are paid for a year, so it's stable. It doesn't matter what the price does. People don't dump their masternodes because they're a lot year, so they're able to to make sure that they can have a secure network for the decentralized storage over the long period. It's a really cool project, and they're
Sean, your mic's kind of tweaking out a little bit here.
Okay, good. I thought it was me.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Is it okay now?
It appears to be. Try again.
It's a little like
Keep
choppy.
talking.
Hold on, let me check audio.
It's still crackling.
It is the microphone.
Crackling like a Rice Krispie.
I came here to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
All out of bubble gum.
So this should not be as good. Can you hear me?
We can
It's
hear you better.
a little echoey, but it's steady.
Yeah, but it's not breaking up.
I'm gonna go now.
Maybe your microphone is the kind you find at the second floor.
Someone
You did. That's good. That's good.
Nice.
All right, I'm gonna give away a Masternode to this video from yesterday.
He's giving away one Bitcoin.
All right.
10 Bitcoins. What?
That was
Yeah,
awesome.
give away Bitcoin.
Oh,
Filter duplicates.
Drop the phone. I'm out.
All right. 203 comments.
I'm in.
Cinebot Masternode goes to Glenn Collins. Thanks for being a calming influence. Thank you for being a calming influence, Glenn, with your
How did
Pulp
you
Fiction
do
picture.
that? That is very cool.
Fancy.
Magic.
I
So
need
you
to
got
know how
a
you-
Cinebot Masternode. And I'm going to give away,
That's awesome.
let's say, 20 love tokens, which I believe they're paying 11,000% or 19,000% interest right now. To go to one of the last videos I did, video number.
Your mic is popping again, Sean.
Oh no, that's just the wheel.
Yeah, that's the wheel, man.
No,
Video number
No,
3,
it's not-
which is 1, 2, 3. I'm giving away Honey DAO tokens for the DAO video, so that's rather apropos.
love it.
That's great.
All right, and this 20, which is about $250.
Did you use the word
Going-
apropos?
Apropos.
Yeah, it's apropos. I'm giving away the tokens for the video.
Congratulations.
Very nice.
Congratulations to
Nice vernacular.
Robert Mills. Robert, you've been a follower for a while. I know you won before. Now you got 20 love tokens. That's what I'm giving away. I know I'm giving away other stuff. I'll give away $100 with a Divi. How about
Very
that?
cool. Very cool.
$100 with a
Robert.
Divi. Which video we're doing? So Robert, you won 20 love tokens. And now number 7. 1, 2, 3.
Glad this isn't the Wheel of
4,
Fortune
5,
because we
6,
wouldn't get the gift if we
7.
were right.
My Doge Jedi video, which we just came out the other day. Let's see who wins the $100 the Divi.
Ooh.
1, 2. What do we got? 131 comments. That was the wrong button. Let's push this one.
Oh no.
Wah, 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 wah.
Wow.
Denial Galler. Your videos are totally enlightening. Well, thank you very much. You now have $100 worth of Divi. There's no Divi address, so just get with me on Twitter or Telegram, and please don't try to scam me because it really pisses me off. I'm trying to give away money, and when you try to scam me, it's annoying. Okay.
Wah, wah, wah,
What
wah.
else? What else? Let's give away oh crap. There are 20 love tokens, which is like $250. That is free video again. That's weird, man. It's the honey dow video again.
It's a honey
You guys are
pot.
jinxing me, making fun of my apropos word. So it happened again. It's a very serendipitous circumstance or happenstance. Very serendipitous happenstance and quite apropos.
That's
Yeah,
like
you guys are
$20 of words right there.
Yeah, those are all good. All right. And it's going to can't be the same person. Yeah, can't be the same person. No. You really no, you can't. No. Can't be the same person. That's ridiculous. All right. Jaron H, you have won 20. I feel bad. I'll give you 25 mils. I'll give you an extra 5. Jaron, you get 20. Because you did the odds of that happening. That was cool. But okay. All right. And let's give away $100 worth of Pacoco.
This is awesome.
It's all my money. None of it's sponsored. 8. If you haven't checked out Pacoco, check it out. It is very cool DeFi platform, but it's a really cool dApp to just organize all your coins and everything and stuff you probably don't even know you have in your MetaMask wallet. 1, 2, 3.
One of the benefits into getting into cryptos early, folks. You get to give them away like Sean.
This is the video from yesterday telling you to watch this video. All right.
Blowing my mind.
You guys remember what I was giving? Yeah, $100 worth of Pacoco. All right, $100 worth of Pacoco going. So we got 257 comments. $100 worth of Pacoco going to
Patootie.
One Combo Fishing. You're probably in the chat. One Combo. You got $100 worth of Pacoco. Hey Sean,
Very cool.
I caught the. I tested positive last night. I feel like crap, but doing all right. Looking forward to the end of the year show. Hey man, I'm going to make $150 worth
How is anyone testing positive when the
I got a
CDC
splinter.
said their tests don't work? I'm confused.
I just
Well,
had to
you got
order,
a 50-50 shot.
I just had to order like 6 tests because our clinics and hospitals don't have them. They're nowhere to be found.
Because
And then when I ordered them,
the CDC
everyone's
just
telling
made an announcement that they don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing.
man.
See, my nephew tested positive when he came over, like an hour after he came over. He got
Like an
super sick.
80%
How are they
5.
testing positive?
He got 105-degree temperature. He went and got tested. He's like, Uncle Sean, I'm tested positive. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. So then my kids are like, well, we have to kill Joey now. So, I told him, I was like, hey, man, if I die, I don't want you to feel bad. It's not your fault. It's just a virus. But you should, hide from Ted and Alice because they will avenge my death. And they'll search you out. And they said, as soon as I told them, they're like, oh, man, we have to kill Joey if you die, Dad. I'm like, yeah, I know, man. I know. I'm sorry. All right. One combo fishing. You got
There's a funny
$150.
joke I heard. Sorry. There was a funny joke I heard the other day. What do you do if somebody breaks into your house? And the guy, everyone says, call 911, call 911. The other guy says, no, I call 811. And then it took a minute, and then 811 is the number you call before you dig a hole in the ground.
I'll tell you this.
That's a Jersey joke.
No, it's a Second Amendment joke is what it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was hysterical. I'm just saying.
What is 811? Is that a real number?
Yeah.
Someone just eat chips?
Yeah. 811 is the number you call before you got to dig in the ground and make sure you don't
Yeah,
dig
they come
up
out
the
and they put the
local
flags
utilities and
out.
stuff.
They
Eric's
come out
having
and
his
they-
own party over there.
Yeah.
I think we're boring Miss Teen Crypto.
Eric's taking
No,
gummies.
not at all. I'm here. I'm
Having a
loving
wonderful
the
time.
I'm
Does
looking
anyone remember what I gave away?
Jig it, baby.
down.
Does anyone remember what I gave away?
Hey, y'all don't know Prince.
Get it, Eric.
Don't make me turn the laser lights on in here.
Oh my gosh, I see the video. That's awesome.
Oh, what? 2000 party over to Palestine. All right.
I can smell the copyright
Hold
strikes
on.
coming.
I know. There goes the video. It's down.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's gone.
I gotta get
Wes
out
would
of
just
here.
start singing. We'd be in all kinds of
we'd
trouble.
be in big trouble.
I gotta get out of here and rage. So
Awesome.
What are you talking
Oh
about?
my gosh.
Look, man.
Eric, you need to
Turn
join us
on-
for happy hour sometime.
I know. You have a good
Okay.
time, brother.
Mhm.
no,
Because you're
anytime.
playing the song.
Anytime.
Eric would be great on happy hour.
I'm
just
telling you.
saying.
Awesome.
He would own that happy hour.
He knows what's up. He knows it's all about us
I'm
making
from
a choice, that
Wisconsin.
we have all the answers inside. I know.
Every hour.
You know,
is
whenever we
happy
start,
hour.
whenever it's me, Eric, Tom, Eric starts drinking harder than everybody.
All
He
the
gets-
happy hours.
Oh, baby.
All the hours are
He
happy
gets, he gets definitely very deep.
He says down the neck.
hour. He looks like, yes, a deep thinker.
You know, it
Rules.
takes a lot. It takes a lot to be this wrecked all the time and still deep think.
Got it.
It's a skill, brother.
Never be
It's a skill, brother.
Practice. A lot of practice.
Kiss got so drunk that he passed out
Oh,
in the
dude.
middle of live stream, and he was just like,
Oh, I legit hit the top of my laptop once. I'm like, yo, Irish goodbye. Out. See ya.
oh, he went. I took the video down because it did bother him. 'Cause we were tripping on him. He's like, he's just sleeping for 20 minutes. He was like nicely asleep, you know. He wasn't like. He was like.
At least we got to invite him to happy hour, but tell him it starts at like 2 p.m. By the time he gets on at 4, it's
I'll
on,
send the
baby.
link early.
Ooh.
I'm always, one or two drunk on crypto, and I have to sit up and get a guess. He's like, no, but was drinking all day. And he's like, John, it's too drunk on crypto, man. Do it now.
Oh my
And I'm like, no, man, we don't have time. He's like, do it now, man. I've been drinking. We'll do it. Like, fine, man. We'll do it now. And then I'll get it, and he's
So we
Out.
we
Gone.
send him with Polly P and Charlie G and
So,
Blind Dave
so
We got
the best is Lee.
And Jim Montgomery.
and Jim. Yeah.
When we have conversations with Lee, there are multiple times where we're like, that will never go live. And all of a sudden,
I put it live, but
Well,
then he gets mad. Just
that-
send me, Jaron, send me your wall address on Twitter. Or you can email it to me from the email address on my about page. But the best thing is just send it to me on Twitter, and then I'll get them out to you. It's your Binance Smart Chain address is one. I need to send it to you, and then you stake them, and they literally do pay like I think it's like 19,000% interest or something. It's a crazy amount.
They just like buy you beer. And that's what they do. They just like buy free beer, you know. You can drink for nothing.
Buy free beer.
Yeah, buy free beer.
Only
Money
buy the
for
free
nothing, you're
stuff, though.
for free.
Yeah. Only buy the free stuff.
All right, what's
It's free stuff.
next?
You
that's
gotta
the
add
best
the tip.
purchase.
I'm gonna give away another. Did I give away? I give away once in a while. I'm getting another about Masternode away, but this one's just to a random comment.
Hold on, Sean.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Did you tell your computer to pick that one?
What the fuck just happened?
No.
I like when he
This one
talks to his
again.
computer.
Stop saying that.
Oh, sorry.
She's listening.
She's
I'm
always
actually trying to
listening.
change the voice to Samuel Jackson. Computer, ask Samuel Jackson what the weather's like.
Allow me to welcome Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm in the cloud, baby.
Let's show them some of the things you can do. Hey, Samuel, how's the weather?
It's cloudy with a chance of me. Ah,
You're a natural. Hey, Samuel, can you set a 3-second timer?
sure. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. How was that?
You're doing great.
Thanks. We make a fantastic team.
If you'd like to
Computer.
hear more from
Stop.
Computer,
All
you have
right.
too much time on your hand.
Oh,
It's cold out, mother.
I can't
Yeah.
wait to fight. I can't wait to fight that computer to the death.
Chesapeake
I will be-
Cameron, a
I
channel
will
is
be
growing very
laughing.
fast thanks to people like you, and you have a Cinnabon Masternode. Just
I want a Cinnabon.
Cinnabons. I gotta love the Cinnabons.
Cinnabon.
Oh,
The smell is
Cinnabon.
so good when you walk
I
into a
know.
It
Cinnabon.
is.
Oh my
There's
god.
never enough frosting though.
It
Hey,
is.
Lisa.
I used to buy the little extra tubs of frosting for like 75 cents and walk around the mall with my finger and eat them like this and just,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
Are you animal?
I was one
I
of
need
them.
more.
I don't think I've
Cinnabon.
ever had
Man.
Cinnabon.
That's so
No,
yummy.
is there like a restaurant that has Cinnabon? Like Taco Bell or something?
Pizza Hut.
I'm not sure.
Pizza Hut has them.
Carvel. It's
Did
always
you
in
say
Carvel.
Carvel? Did you really say Carvel?
Is there a Carvel still?
Yeah, there's Carvels
jealous.
in Brooklyn still.
I'm
I go
going
to one
Carvel.
all the time.
Oh shit.
I
Dude,
I
you
go
remember
to, like-
Whaley?
oh yes, Whaley, he's chill. They still have those.
I
I
don't
remember
know what you guys are
one of
talking
my
about.
oldest memories was my 3rd birthday, and my mom got all this stuff from Carvel, and she got these clown faced ice cream cones, and they're on a tray, and then the hat was the sugar cone.
Yeah.
So, but all the stupid kids, because we're 3, we would turn it upside down so that the clown face was correct, and the ice cream would drop on the floor. So everyone's just, all these kids are just walking around dumping their ice cream on the floor. It was funny.
Hey,
There's
Lisa.
no Carvels in Texas.
Lisa, does that cup say "Let's go, Brandon"?
Yes.
Well, yes, it does.
I love it.
Yes, let's go, Brandon.
Yes,
I don't know what Carvel
I
is.
agree.
All right, I thought I caught a glimpse of it. I just wanted to see if that
awesome.
was the case.
So Lisa
Yeah.
doesn't know what Carvel is. It's like the
I don't know what Carvel
iconic
is.
soft serve
Really?
ice cream place that like there
Let's
ever
It's
go,
was.
only in
Carvel.
Jersey and New
All right.
York that I know of.
Remember Cookie
Really?
Puss? Remember
Yeah.
when Cookie Puss went away a long time ago?
Cookie Puss.
Cookie Puss cake from Carvel.
I don't think you even say that now.
That seems inappropriate.
I know.
Yeah,
this
I've
seems like
never heard of that one.
pizza theme or something going on here.
It's
I don't
a
know. It's like this
thing.
donut,
Cookie
Mike-
Puss was the famous one from Carvel. It was the
Yeah,
first
you remember
cake.
Cookie Puss? Didn't your coach used to say that to you? And then you give him a
It
kiss.
reminds
and
me of
give him
Boy
a-
Scouts. It reminds me of Boy Scouts.
I heard of Pizzagate. I think that goes
Voodoo
something
donuts or
with that.
something.
I
Or what we
don't
got going
know.
on?
Yeah.
Hey, everybody! I hope you all have the sweetest of nights, and then the best of obviously 2022. Like, I hope
Happy
we
New
all,
Year, Eric.
yeah.
You too, buddy.
Moving
You
Hey.
too, Eric.
And you know what? Don't let it happen to you. Make it happen. Right?
That's it.
Period.
Manifest the reality.
Yep.
Claim the
Manifest
energy.
your own
Many
reality.
nights of double fisting beers to you, Eric.
Oh,
See, that's
absolutely.
going to get us thrown off.
Yeah.
You can't say double fisting these days. You're going to get thrown right off.
That's inappropriate.
You just
Lisa.
had 2 beers.
My baby is due
I'm
in
so
May,
embarrassed.
so I only have so long before all of a sudden
Live it
You
up,
had
brother.
2 beers.
there's a little break, and then I teach him how to do that. So anyway,
But
Love you, man. Take
Yeah.
care.
love you, bro.
thank
great
you
night.
very much.
Eric.
Hey, everybody, appreciate you. Have fun tonight.
Mhm.
Many
Have
nights
fun.
of double fisting cookie pusses.
Yeah.
It's an ice cream, man.
And Prince all night. Just blast it out. All right, bye.
Ciao.
All right.
What just
And then there were
happened?
5.
Double fisting.
There were.
What just happened? I don't even know.
I don't like potty humor.
It's
I do not
potty
like
humor.
potty
It's a
humor.
game.
And then you say double fisting.
That's true.
You
I
do
said
that all
double
the time.
fisting beers.
You
Drinking
do that.
2
You like,
beers.
I don't like potty humor, and then you just say like 5 potty jokes.
Double
Like what?
fisting
What?
2 beers. He was drinking 2 beers. I don't know where your dirty mind is. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's just you do that all the time. It's hilarious.
I don't
All
know.
right, what am
you're
I giving away? I
talking
give away 2 Masternodes, 45
about.
love
You have a
tokens.
dirty mind.
What about
$100.
Fudgy the Whale? Y'all remember Fudgy the Whale from
Fudgy the
Carvel?
Whale, yeah.
All
Yes,
right, come
Fudgy
on.
Well. I
Fudgy
love
the
him.
Whale and Cookie Puss were the same thing.
Remember the
But,
old
like,
guy,
it was a
the
whale
old
and all
Carvel
that.
guy? Remember
I'm going to leave
Any
just because I don't know what
No.
you're talking about, and I don't want to be
Wasn't it the
associated
Colonel?
with all this vulgarness. Oh, God. Westwood, what are you doing?
Yeah.
He decided to throw in a couple reps. Come on, hold on,
No,
guys.
I had to switch. I had to switch phones.
700
Okay.
pounds.
Dying.
All right. I'm going to give. There's something else
Actually,
I
I'm
had to give
drink.
away. What the heck is it?
Lemon
Oh yeah,
drop.
Doge Dash. I'll give you $100 worth of Doge Dash. How about that? $100 worth of Doge Dash.
Doge Dash.
Go into which if you haven't downloaded Doge Dash, download Doge Dash. It's actually my favorite phone game to play now. I guess I should go get video number 5 or 5. Mad World.
It's a mad world.
This damn guy's in
Man
my ear
World.
all the damn.
Mad.
Damn.
I got a flag to go with that, Lisa. Do you want one?
How would you
No.
like to turn 1 Bitcoin into 5 Bitcoins? I'll tell you how to do it easy.
BitConnect.
That guy, his ads are everywhere.
Is that BitConnect?
No, he's an Australian guy who
Oh.
has
that
developed
was
he's developed some way for you to turn your 1 Bitcoin into 10 Bitcoins without any risk. I really appreciate everything you do. Well, I appreciate you too, Leland, and you have $100 worth of Doge Dash. Just need your Binance Smart Chain address, and I can send that to you. Speaking of Smart Chain, let's do
I didn't hear who just won, so I don't know if they heard either.
Leland Rush. And now number 9, which is
You're not screen sharing. Do you know that?
oh no, I didn't know that.
Okay, well you're not.
Okay, well hold on. Thanks for letting me know.
I'm just trying to.
Hope it doesn't freak you like last time.
Just trying to.
Here. It's the $100 of the Doge Dash going to Leland Rush.
Leland can.
And I just spun it, and it's 9, which I believe is actually
It's actually a 6 upside
4,
down.
5, 6, 7, 8. That's today's video. So
I'm like,
I shouldn't have put
you're
9
just
on there.
making stuff up now.
What? No. So one of you guys gets $100 in the chat. So we got to do another question.
Another question.
Another question. Something creative. What's a good creative question?
Are you zesty?
Oh.
And why?
Oh, everyone will just say
That's kind of a yes or no, though.
Well, then it would be the
First
first
person
how
to
about
say
a-
yes
how about
or
a-
no
answer?
to me.
what?
First
I
person to
say?
say I'm feeling zesty.
Or how about the
gets
first
win.
person to spell snuffleupagus? There you go.
Mr. Snuffleupagus.
But it's got to be spelled
to you.
right.
Mr. Snuffleupagus, if you're nasty.
Oh my goodness.
He wasn't an elephant. I'm just saying.
All right. They were talking about the dates of Christmas and all that stuff. And I said January 6th was a holiday. What holiday is it? What is the actual holiday that is January 6th? In the Christmas milieu.
Oh, you just said it, and I forgot.
In the Julian calendar.
Come on. I said it like 5 times earlier before I got knocked off.
You did.
In the Julian
January 6th
calendar.
is
In
it's
the
actually when you
Julian-
should take your Christmas tree down and your lights off your house. It is.
So I didn't know there was a date for that. I just left them up until my birthday in February.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It actually is the day.
The tree looks like
You
Charlie
There's a whole
Brown.
reason that you leave it up there, and I'll explain it after. Okay, you got it, Jaron. Jaron, you're winning everything.
Westwood's breaking shit
I'm
over
breaking
there.
shit. I can't get my bottle open because
My God.
Jaron won.
can't
It's
reach it.
Epiphany.
Jaron H got it. Yep.
Yeah, you got it, and you also won other stuff. But you won $100 with Binance Smart Chain or BNB. Epiphany is the 6th of January. It is the day that the wise men got to the manger. So that's why you leave your lights up and everything.
Interesting. So we could
So
have an epiphany on January 6th.
You could.
Which is the day all the wise men traveled to DC to see what was.
Wow, I
going
didn't even
on.
think about that.
I didn't think that was the day of the migration, and all the wise people ended up there. I didn't
Well,
think
not
of
all of
So
them.
that
but yeah.
Epiphany is
Well,
the
there's a
day that the
lot of
wise
wise
men
people. I
reached
would
the
say
manger and
vast
gave
majority.
Jesus the gifts. So yeah,
Get
Interesting.
some frankincense and some myrrh and some gold.
yeah.
We
There's
could
gold.
have an
Someone
epiphany
say
on the
gold?
6th.
Handing out
Yeah.
Krugerrands to the baby Jesus. There you go.
And then
No, they obviously didn't get the memo
Orthodox
that
Christmas the 7th.
children shouldn't play with spices. There's some spices, baby.
Or herbs.
Yeah.
It's all right. Well, that's $100 worth of B&B. I think I've given away everything.
Oh, B&B. That's so awesome.
$100 the B&B, $100 the Pacoco, $100 the Divi, 2 Cinnabot Masternodes.
Are very generous.
I know it.
Sean.
Giving it all away, man.
$500 for the honey. Yeah, that's about it, man. Yeah.
May karma come and bite you in the ass, Satoshi Sean, for 2022.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
Some people you really want karma to get because they deserve it.
And
other
here's
people
karma
you
right
really
now.
want karma to get
Lord.
because they
There's
deserve
karma
it.
Oh my
right
gosh.
there.
Yeah.
There it is. It's coming to get you.
Was that hysterical or what? I finally saw
pretty
the video. Jenny Moonstone posted the video on her Facebook, and I just saw it like
Yeah,
the
it's
other
real
day.
funny.
Yeah.
It was hysterical. I'm sorry, that was hysterical. So Sean, I'll fill you in. Pimpy and I go walking around. We had a few beverages around lunchtime. We went walking around town. We went to this surf shop a few doors down from where we were in Florida, and they had that alligator head just sitting on top of the thing. I look at Pimpy. I'm like, dude, we got to buy this. This is going to be good.
But
So
you
we
have to
went-
back up because the night before there actually was an alligator off.
We were setting it up. We said there was alligators in there for like the whole day. We said, I think I see an alligator. I think I see.
No, there actually was one the night before.
We said there was.
It was an elaborate ploy.
I think it was
Are
an
you
elaborate
kidding
ploy the whole
me?
time. We started early with this one. So this is around lunchtime. We go to the store. We buy this alligator head. We take it back to the place we're staying. And in the back, there was a bulkhead right up against the water. Beautiful, beautiful place. And I took the alligator head. I tied a fishing string around its jaw so I could pull it, right? And I took it way back in the corner of the property, and I buried it with some leaves. And we waited for hours until it got dark. And I tied the fishing string, and I laid it all the way along the bulkhead, all the way down to the other side of the property. And me and Pimpy go out by the water. We're like, hey, the alligator's here again. Hey, look, I see it. And everybody's wandering. This is after everybody had a couple cocktails. And everybody wanders over to the edge of the water, and they're looking. And I go back over there, and I grab the string, and I give it a little tug, like this. So the leaves rustle a little bit. People are like, hey, I heard something in the bushes. And then I wait a second, and I give another little tug, and people are looking at the bushes, and there's like, a group of people there. And then I start pulling it as fast as I could. And this alligator head comes flying across the back of the yard like this. They ran and screamed. We had Mitch elbowing ladies to get out of the way and running everywhere. People are yelling and screaming. It was absolutely hysterical. I'm not much of a practical joker, but that was a really good one.
That's awesome.
And then Clint took it home, and now it sits on the bar.
It was pretty good. It's a relic. It's a relic.
I just got my son before we started. I got some dried penne pasta, and I put it in my mouth. I'm like, hey man, will you push my back trying to pop? Stuck, and he pushes on it. I just bite it. It's like, it's like,
That's a good one.
All the
I never did it with that. We used to hold an empty Tic Tac box in your hand, the plastic ones, and you used to hold it in your hand and go like this. Then you squeeze it real hard and you go and then people start freaking out because it's
I saw it online.
Crunch in your hand.
They feel it when you bite down, and like the crack. They hear it, and then they feel it, because it vibrates through your face. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Amen.
Well, that's about
practical
it.
Jokers.
Me giving stuff away. I wanted to tell everyone, like I said, I appreciate you all very much. I hope that for everybody that next year is the best year ever for anyone. I hope it's the best year out of all the years you've been around. That next year is the best one. I feel terrible that Betty White died, but the only thing I can think of is that it's like just trying to get it out of the way because it's a terrible thing. So it's part of 2021, and it doesn't happen in 2022. Hopefully, a lot of things will improve in 2022 and in crypto and in the world, not just the United States, but all over. That's about all I have. Is there anything else you guys want to talk about or go over?
Amen.
We're going to go to Miss Teen Crypto tonight at what time? 10 Eastern?
Yes, 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll throw that in the YouTube chat right now. 10 p.m. Eastern. Come celebrate the new year with us and, just hang out. I just wanted to, I know a lot of people aren't doing their usual this year. And I just wanted to hang out with the community, and what better way to go into the new year than with everybody. So come join me, come hang out. Again, I have a $1 NFT drop to celebrate the new year. If you guys are interested in that, I'll drop that in the chat as well. I just want to say thank you, Sean, for having me on. It was great hanging out with all of you. And, you know, this is going to be a great year. And it was a great year in 2021. And it's just I feel a really good vibe for 2022. So, like, let's get after it. Let's stay zesty. That's all I got.
Let's go, Brandon.
Absolutely. I mean,
are you going to be live till midnight? Are you going to keep it going for 3 hours?
She's going to
That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Holy cow. Wow.
Very cool.
I'll try to I'll take a nap
hours.
and then I'll come in at about 11:30 and, you know, I'll pour a drink.
Well, think about it. It's a genius plan.
I'm
Dad
old.
knows exactly where she is. She's home. She's safe. Everybody sees her. It's
Yeah,
a dangerous world out there. We got to look out for our Miss Teen Crypto.
Oh my gosh.
I heard your dad was a single dad.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I was too. Not a lot of us out there, but yeah.
Yeah. It's a job, to say the least.
It was fun.
But
it was fun.
A very good
I raised
one.
2 sets of twins, all boys. So I remember my ex-girlfriend came over one time and she's like, "This is like a frat house." Dudes here all the time. I'm like, yeah, true.
So I'm raising 2 daughters as a single dad, so it's definitely not a frat house. It is a makeup depository. It's a clothes bin. Little girls, well, young ladies are much dirtier than little boys are. I'm telling you. If I kept my room like that, my mom would have beat my ass. And here we go. Here it is.
I would
it's
agree
the
with
best
that.
job.
I think guys are slob, but then again, my ex-wife was pretty dirty. There was a mushroom that grew behind our toilet once.
That's pretty close.
I was like, "You haven't cleaned a bathroom." And I saw a mushroom. I was like, "There's a mushroom.
There's a Smurf living under this thing. Oh, how long has this been?
That's a mushroom. You know how poisonous that has to be? A toilet mushroom? I can't believe this is a real thing.
Sporing everywhere. Spores all over the.
It was a tiny mushroom, but it was a real mushroom.
Did you fry it up?
No, I was frightened.
Psychedelic, you take it seeing flying cows for a week.
Dude, some mushrooms are poisonous. A toilet mushroom, that's got to kill you by looking at it. That's rough.
You got to wear a welding mask and through a little.
You guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. Well, Miss Teen Crypto, I will be on to see you, and I think your dad's amazing, and I think your family's amazing.
He's a good dude.
And Sean, I appreciate you so much. I'm so grateful that I had the chance of meeting you and having you come on the show, and I love all of you guys. I love you, TPA, you toilet paper aficionado, you. Mm-hmm. And Westwood, I'm so thankful you go on the road with me, whether I have to drag you out there kicking and screaming or not. And
like when Lisa's the only person who could get me out on the road. So,
well, and all the people that we meet on the road and our community in the chat. And I think that 2022 is going to be even better. I do believe that, I believe in the hopium. I believe in the future. I believe in America. And we're not Republicans and Democrats, and we're not right and left. We're Americans, and I believe we have a bright future. So I'm super excited about what the future has for all of us. And I think that I'm excited when I know that the crypto community has this peace and calm about it, when I watch the rest of the world freaking out about all this uncertainty, and we have this bridge and this peace and calm because we know that we have this truth that is the blockchain. So I think we all have that to lean on.
Need calm and love and community instead of tribalism. Tribalism is it's not good.
Doesn't serve anybody.
I made a little video for that.
I like you and have no reason not to. I like you and have no reason not to.
Hey, don't we each like different cryptocurrencies?
Oh my god.
Tribalism is bad.
And you're dead.
No. Blockchain is good. Blockchain is truth. And that's our future for America. So.
Hey, 2022 goals. I've hugged everybody on this screen except Satoshi Sean. We got to meet up, brother.
Yeah, I think that's on our list. Is
gotta be.
If he won't come to us, we're going to go to him.
That's what we do. So we're going to New Jersey next year sometime. Rest assured.
We're going to
We're gonna go
wherever Sean is.
We're gonna go to
Sean's in Texas.
Sean's house.
I know he's in
because
Texas.
he's got a great backdrop. I love all the video games and the flashing lights. You know, we're gonna do a live happy hour from Satoshi Sean's room.
There you go.
That would be cool.
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be very
You
cool.
do it for my new
That'd
hot
be
tub,
so
which
cool.
is hopefully going to be here soon.
I
Well,
know. That's what I
get
was
that
going
Oh
to
my
say.
god!
Get that going, brother.
It's 11
He's
feet.
having
I'm gonna slim
pool
down a
and a
little bit.
giant hot tub put in.
11 feet is not a hot tub. That's
amazing.
That's
It's a little
spa.
pool. I know.
It's
It's
like, it's like one of those pools
it's a
that
big jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Very cool.
kajoozy.
Plus, his
think it's
son
9
is an
9 or 10
excellent
people.
cook. So,
Drag that Pac-Man machine in there. Be like,
I do like to cook.
yeah.
All right.
Great
Right.
food and a giant
Satoshi
hot
Chef.
tub. We're there.
Oh, that's good. I need to get an apron with that.
I'm
Satoshi Chef.
Satoshi Chef.
That'll be my. I should change. I have a cooking page for like recipes that I came up with. I got to change it to Satoshi Chef.
There you go.
All
You
right.
should make an
All right.
NFT cookbook.
That's a good idea.
I wanted to say
All
it
the
before, but you
ideas. There
guys
you
changed
go.
the subject. So
Right? No, that's awesome. Get it out there.
Monetize that
out
shit.
there. Get that shit out there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been giving people ideas about cookbooks, and like if someone buys your initial NFT, that's like a picture of a book that says Satoshi Son's cookbook, then you just airdrop people for the year
Recipes.
like
Every
a
month,
recipe,
every
or
week,
something
whatever.
like that.
wow.
Yeah, I don't know,
I'm
just an
so
idea.
old.
Don't listen
Like a
to
little
me.
video of you
I
making
need
it.
to get
you know, and then
Nana
with
to
the
do that with her cookbook.
Man.
Oh my God, Nana! Tell Nana that I appreciate her. I know I said something to her on Twitter earlier, but I appreciate her, and just like putting it out there. Those eggs that you gave me, oh my God, best eggs ever.
Yeah.
Make French toast with them. It was bomb. My
Yeah.
sister saved each one for breakfast. It was great.
So cute. Well, we'll bring them again this year. So
Yeah, Nana's the best. Shout out to
You
Nana.
can't get those eggs in Brooklyn.
No, I was like looking, I was like, wow, like they're all different shapes, they're different colors, and like they're different sizes. And then like I go to my grocery store and everything's like perfectly white, everything's
Bleach
the same.
white.
And I was just like, oh, like
My cousin gave
Nana's
me
eating good.
and she's
Nana's
like, you don't have to put it in
good.
the fridge, just leave them on your counter or whatever. It's like, they have to be refrigerated. She's like, no, you leave them on the counter for
No.
like a
Wait,
month.
I could have left those on the counter.
I was like, what? She
yeah,
goes, yeah,
because they're natural. Like, yeah,
they're
it's a
coated
whole
in
thing.
natural
The chicken doesn't have a refrigerator in it, does it?
Yeah, they're covered in
Just
some
saying.
natural chicken thing that keeps them like fresh for like 2 months.
Yeah,
What?
It's weird. It's
Yeah.
it's a
weird.
whole
Refrigerated
thing.
chicken
Yeah,
eggs.
I didn't
And my
know
kids wouldn't eat
that.
it because they're like, let's put it on the counter for 2 days, Dad. I'm not eating that crap. And I'm like, no, it's got magic chicken stuff on it. And it's
if you
already
knew
cooked.
how
It's
long
preserved.
eggs took to get to market, yeah.
Yeah.
You-
They're like,
It's
yeah,
a
it
whole
didn't have
flyover
magic chicken
thing.
stuff. And Janie's trying to
all
kill
the
me.
lies we're told about our food. Yeah,
Well,
Oh
it's
my
got to be
gosh.
sterile and healthy and pure and pasteurized and
Radiated.
homogenized.
Right.
And
I used to work at a
radiated.
dairy farm, and before
Whoa.
I left, I'd take a gallon of milk right out of the vat that I just milked. It's not unpasteurized and all those good nutrients. I mean, that's what we're missing out on. We're missing out on what made us what we are. Now everything's like you said. It's
We
all
can just look at the
sterilized. It's all
EU.
garbage.
I mean, like 80% of our food's illegal in Europe.
right.
It's like crazy.
Oh.
well, that's
we
what my
had-
brother-in-law's from Finland, and he's like, they don't allow indoor carpet because they have socialized medicine. There are a lot of things that happen in the U.S. because they cause so much.
They got to pay for it over
health
there, so they're like, wait a
issues.
minute.
Yeah, because they're
gonna
like,
change
oh
your
my
behavior.
gosh, that causes so many health issues. So they don't allow that stuff in Finland because will make you so sick. So
Yeah,
they're
like,
oh my
there's-
gosh, you
there's-
can't have
there's so
wall-to-wall
much-
carpet because the glue is dangerous to your health.
And then everything
all
gets
the
caught
health
in it.
issues
all
from
the
it's
carpet.
preservatives,
there.
all the stuff
Yeah.
that we
Wow.
use, the
Yeah.
high fructose corn syrup, so
Oh,
much.
horrible.
All that.
It's not
Yeah.
allowed over there.
No.
I
Yeah,
gotta end
OCs.
it. I gotta end it. It's like, wait, I want to go like 15, 20 minutes. It's an hour and 33.
I know. I got to go. My kiddos are.
All right.
Happy New Year, you
I'm going to
guys.
jump
Love
in.
you.
Jump
Happy
in
New Year,
on
guys.
those
Love
Team
you all.
Cryptos.
Everybody